warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is EGYDIA SAFITRI and my official number is A1M219090. I'm from Group 8. I will explain about the material for Unit 10, INAUG plus noun and noun plus INAUG. Definition: INAUG means cukup. In this case, INAUG is to express the sufficiency of a thing, and INAUG can be placed before the noun or after noun. INAUG can be used with plural countable nouns and countable nouns. Example: INAUG plus plural countable nouns. The first is I have INAUG pencil. I have INAUG pencil. Or I have pencil INAUG. I have pencil INAUG. The second is she has INAUG pens. She has INAUG pens. Or she has pens INAUG. She has pens INAUG. The third, we have INAUG books. We have INAUG books. Or we have books INAUG. We have books INAUG. The next example is INAUG plus uncountable nouns. The first is she has been bought INAUG sugar. She has been bought INAUG sugar. Or she has been bought sugar INAUG. She has been bought INAUG sugar. And the second, she drinks INAUG water. She drinks INAUG water. Or she drinks water INAUG. She drinks water INAUG. Last example is we have INAUG time. We have INAUG time. Or we have time INAUG. We have time INAUG. Conclusion: INAUG can be placed before the noun or after noun. So, just here is my explanation. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NILAM AZZAHRA JUNITA. My official number is A1M219098. Okay, in this video, I would like to explain about enough with noun. So, what is enough? The meaning of enough is the necessary degree of something, or the sufficient degree of something. For example, Mark is strong enough to carry 3 boxes. This means that Mark has sufficient strength. Mark has the level of strength needed to carry 3 boxes. So, noun is mean like place, food, person, quality, thing, and others. Okay, so enough can use with noun. When enough is used with noun, so enough is placed before noun. Enough can be used with countable noun and uncountable noun. Okay, the first is enough with countable noun. We put enough before the countable noun. The countable noun is in the plural form. For example, only 3 people are coming to the meeting. There are enough chairs. Okay, so there are enough chairs for everybody. So, the form is enough and it is before a countable noun. And of course, the countable noun is in the plural form, chairs with an S. For another example, do we have enough plates? So, this is the question. Do we have enough plates? This means, do we have a sufficient number of plates? And again, the noun is in the plural form. because it is uncountable noun. Okay, the second is enough with uncountable noun. Enough is before the uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are always singular. For example, sorry, there isn't enough cheese for everyone. So, enough is before the uncountable noun. The uncountable noun is cheese, and we write enough before it. And uncountable nouns are always in singular form, cheese. Okay, second example. I would like to buy this watch, but I don't have enough money. Enough money. Money is the uncountable noun, and we write enough before it, and money is a singular. Okay, that's all the material about enough with noun. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is JULIANITIA SAPUTRI and my official number is A1M2-19092 and I'm from Group 8 and today I'm going to tell you the material in Unit 10 about very versus to. But in this video, I just explain about very because my friend will explain the material too. So let's start to the material. What do you think about very? And what is very? Very is an adverb of degree which means sangat in bahasa, used to intensify the meaning of statement based on fact. Very is a neutral word, can mean positive as well as negative. Very, so something is done to a high degree, usually factual. For example, she finishes her task very quickly. Very is placed before the adjective or adverb. Very cannot be used with an extreme adjective. For example, the word that both means high temperature, namely hot and boiling, like the water is very hot or the water is very boiling. In the word hot, which means panas, can be pinned to very before it becomes very hot. However, in the word boiling, which means mendidih, sebaiknya tidak diikuti kata very. Karena frasa ini sudah termasuk dalam words redundancy atau penghamburan kata. We use very to make an adjective or adverb stronger. As for the formula for using very in the sentence is very plus an adjective or adverb. Okay, let's look the example. The example when we use very before an adjective are the coffee is very hot, but I can drink it. Very hot in here means it is hot but still possible to drink. And very means to high degree or large amount. Another example is the freight is very heavy, but Brian can lift it. Yes, here we are saying it is difficult for Brian, but it's still possible for him to lift it. Okay, let's look at another example. Like, it was very cold, but we play football anyway. Yes, it is difficult, but still possible. My legs were frozen, but we still had a good time. Remember, we don't say it was very much cool because it is encouraged in English. Now, let's look at the example when we use very before an adverb. The first, she ran very quickly and won the race. She didn't just run quickly, but she ran very quickly, which is why she won the race. Another example, like we play very badly and lost. Here, it is better to use another adverb inside of very plus adverb. For example, instead of saying very badly, we could say terribly. So that is become we played terribly and lost.
As I said before, very can be used to express both positive and negative things, and very can also use in negative form. And we can be added not before very, so that is become not very. Not very can be used to give not very can be used give a negative connotation to both an adjective and an adverb. The formula is not very plus adjective or adverb. The example like the first, the tea is not very sweet, or the old man is not very kind, or another example like he dressed not very tidy. I think enough for my explanation about the material very. I'm sorry for the mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, my name is APRITA SORAYA. My stomach is A1M2198084. Here I will continue my first Julian explanations about two. Okay, what is about two? The definition of two is an adverb which has several different meanings in its use. The following is an explanation and example of the sentence. Number two for the meaning of more than enough. Two for the meaning, more than what is want, needed, acceptable, possible, and other. More than desired, needed, accepted, perhaps, and other. Is used before any other adjective or adverb. For example, it's like two sentence, my spaghetti sauce is too salty. And number two for the meaning of also, usually two with the meaning also, as well also is at the end of a sentence or clause. Or praise to show that is related to what has been said before. The word which is more commonly used than also in informal situations can also emphasize the word that have been added after what has just been said. Okay, for example of two sentences in its meaning, it's like, well, we will go to the zoo tomorrow. Can I come too? Okay, can I come too? Informal response, for example, is like, Amanda enjoys making people feel better and she's a good cook too. And number two for the meaning of very. Two for the meaning very or extremely is always used before the adjective or adverb in the negative statement. For example, it's like, he didn't seem too excited about inviting Bobby, or the room is too small, and negative result is we cancel the room. Or other example is like, actually I like any food which is sweet, but it's too sweet. Negative result is I can't eat. Okay. I think it's enough about my explanation about two, and will be continued by my friend about other explanation. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is DIAN. My registration number is M1M21908H. Today, I'm going to tell you about a little, a few, little, and few. Many small details in English that seem small but have special explanations. One example is the use of a few, a little, and the like. Few and little are part of the terminer in English. The terminer has various functions, and for those four words, the function is to indicate small amounts or small amounts. In addition to applying the terminer, a few, a little, few, and little can also surface as pronouns. But this time, however, I will focus only on their usefulness as their determiner. First of all, I will discuss the difference in the determiner of few when compared with a little. As mentioned earlier, these two terminals both indicate a small number of alliances, meaning sedikit, and a few has a positive connections. A little has little meaning and is used with uncountable noun, whereas a few has several meanings and is used with plural countable noun. A little plus uncountable noun. Little means some is used with uncountable noun. For example, Rizal likes the coffee. It has little sugar in it. I want to drink a little water. Can you speak English? Yes, a little. I still have a little money for shopping. You have to add a little salt to your soup. Plus plural countable noun. A few means a few items used for a countable noun. For example, Rani is happy. She is having a few guests. They left a few pencils in my room. She wants a few mangoes. My mother bought a few oranges yesterday. Nabila had a few cookies for breakfast. Plural is little and few. Little and few have negative connotations. Little has tidak banyak meanings and is used with uncountable nouns, whereas few has the same meaning as little and is used with plural countable noun. For example, little plus uncountable noun. Little is used for words which cannot number. Example, Sari does not like this coffee. It has little sugar in it. I don't have much money. I have little money. I can't help you. I speaking very little Spanish. And the last, few plus plural countable noun. Few used together which calculate noun, which means not much. For example, Leah is sad. She is having few guests today. She does not have many good friends. She has few good friends. Few students fail in the examination. I think enough. Thanks for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is MELYANI PRISKA BASANUNGGU. My registration number A1M2-19094. I am from Group A from Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Haluoleo University. Now I will explain Unit 74 about unit a little, a few, and a few. The first part is a little and a few. A little and a few has a positive connotation. A little has little meaning and used with uncountable noun, whereas a few has several meaning and is used with plural countable nouns. A little is used for things that can be counted on. This word has positive meaning. The positive here has the sense that the user is satisfied with his sadness. A little is put before the noun. A few used to explain a few things that could be counted a few. A few was also put before the noun, which will be given clarity in number and quantity. Noun after a few must be plural. For example, 1. A little with uncountable noun. A little means some is used with uncountable noun. For example, here's a little coffee left if you like worth some. A little pitch with your enemy will good for you, friends. Do you have a little time this morning? I wanna speak with you.
I really would you like a little peach and quit. I have a little salsa on your eggs. It's delicious. Number 2. A few with plural countable noun. A few means of the few items used for calculating nouns. For example, he has a few candies in her pocket. I have a few books about medicine. A few motorcycle that's parking in the parking area in the department store. My neighbor let me pick a few peaches from his tree. She likes a few songs by One Direction. Now about little and few. Little and few have negative connotation. Little has tidak banyak meaning and is used with uncountable noun, whereas few has the same meaning as little and used with plural countable nouns. Little alone in the dictionary has little meaning. Little is useful for explaining an incalculable word. Non-calculable nouns include sugar, sun, flour, and so on. Little is used to express information of negative significance. Negative means users are inadequate and satisfied with a very small quantity. Few in the dictionary also have the same little meaning. As a little, the difference is few is to express linear nouns, like 2 cars, 5 apples, 8 cups, and so on. Few have negative meaning in their application. The negative here show the sanctification and inadequate. Example 1. Little with uncountable noun. Little is used for words which cannot be numbered. For example, I don't have little sugar. She wants to buy new bag, but she has little money. There is little food in the house. He's so stubborn. There are little used in talking to him. I have little time to watch this. Number 2. Few with plural countable noun. Few is used together with calculable noun, which means, for example, their meeting was cancelled because only few people come. I don't have few books. I have many books but few pens. I happen to like spider, but few others agree with me. There are few cars on the road after midnight. Thank you. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IHYAT SAFAR and my register number is A1M217-076. I'm going to continue our material about B2 in passive sentence. B2 or M is R plus 2 is used to express what we want in the futures. Once you know what to look for, passive constructions are easy to spot. Look for a form of B2 followed by a past participle. Past participle is a form of the verb that typically but not always ends in the form of B2 is B plus 2 plus B plus past participle. This is the first form, and the second form is was or were plus 2B plus past participle. Okay, for example, for this first example is refers to the first form. The example, the magazine is to be sold by him. Nah, the to be-nya di sini adalah is, dan kemudian ditambahkan oleh passive voice, passive form yang dimana adalah to be sold, yang dimana sudah terdapat past participle-nya. Dan the second example is the novels are to be read by them. Nah, di contoh kedua ini polanya sama dengan contoh pertama, yaitu to be-nya adalah are, kemudian ditambahkan past participle to be read, and then next is the box is to be brought by her, and then the last is the letters are to be sent by us. And then the next example is refers to the second form. There are first the news were to be reported yesterday. Nah, untuk example ini yaitu to be-nya adalah were, dan kemudian ditambahkan passive form yang dimana di dalamnya terdapat past participle yaitu to be reported. And then the second example is a pizza was to be eaten if he did not come to her house. Nah, di sini polanya sama dengan yang pertama, yaitu to be-nya adalah was, kemudian ditambahkan passive form yaitu to be eaten, and then ditambahkan pelengkap kalimatnya yaitu if he did not come to her house. And then the next example is some shirts were to be bought by the manager 2 days ago. Nah, untuk contoh ketiga ini sama dengan yang contoh pertama dan kedua, yang dimana to be-nya yaitu were dan juga ditambahkan oleh past participle yaitu to be bought. And then the last example is the bag was to be borrowed by her last week. Okay, that's all from me, and then we move to the next speaker.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is INDRI YUNIAR. My rec number is A1M2170077. Okay, the next material about is are plus noun or verb in present custom. Okay, used to plus infinite is used to a habit that happened in the past. Used to digunakan juga untuk mengungkapkan sebuah aktivitas atau kejadian di masa depan atau kebenaran di masa lalu yang pada saat itu tidak pernah dilakukan. Subject plus use plus to infinite. Used to selalu diikuti juga oleh to infinite. For example, I used to live in Bandung. Subject I sebagai subjek, used to live in Bandung. Saya dulunya pernah tinggal di Bandung. Contoh kedua, they used to wanna hear us. They used to wanna hear us, yang artinya mereka dulunya mendengarkan kami. Am, is, are plus used to plus noun or verb in is used to express a habit that is still ongoing today. Ini digunakan untuk mengekspresikan kebiasaan yang masih berlangsung sampai sekarang ini. For example, 1. Sinta is used to getting up early. Bisa dilihat ini subjeknya, Sinta is used to getting up early. Sinta terbiasa bangun pagi. Contoh kedua, I'm not used to eating alone. I usually eat with my family. Saya tidak terbiasa makan sendiri. Saya selalu makan bersama keluargaku. Oke, contoh ketiga, Dave is used to driving for long hours. He is the best driver I know. Dave sudah terbiasa menyetir berjam-jam. Dave adalah supir yang terbaik yang saya tahu. Thank you. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FATMAWATI BOHOLI. On this question, I would like to explain the material of kursus grammar. Past custom was were used to plus noun verb ing. Past custom was were used to plus noun verb ing, used to the express the habits that happens in the past as well to infinite. Past custom was were used to plus noun verb ing digunakan untuk menjelaskan atau menunjukkan suatu aktivitas yang sudah menjadi kebiasaan bagi seseorang di masa lampau. For example, Ade was to writing a diary when she was junior high school. Pada contoh lainnya yaitu they were used to climb mountain when they were young. Pada contoh pertama, Ade was used the writing diary when she was junior high school. Di sini menunjukkan bahwa penulis diary adalah aktivitas yang sudah menjadi kebiasaan Ade ketika dia masih SMP. Dia terbiasa menulis diary saat itu, namun aktivitasnya hanyalah kebiasaan yang dilakukan pada masa lampau dan tidak berkelanjutan sampai sekarang. Selanjutnya pada contoh kedua yaitu they were used the claims amounts when they were young. Were used the claims di sini menunjukkan bahwa mendaki gunung adalah aktivitas yang sudah menjadi kebiasaan mereka ketika mereka masih muda. Ini hanya dilakukan di masa lampau dan tidak berkelanjutan sampai sekarang. Perlu diingat bahwa was di sini digunakan untuk orang ketiga tunggal seperti he, she, it. Sedangkan were digunakan untuk subjek I, you, we, they. I think that's all my explanation. Thank you very much for your attention.